welcome to 3PW. Before we throw out the hats, I have a list of sponsors here that I have to read. And you're probably more familiar with them than I am. The new Alhambra Sports and Entertainment Center wish to thank the following sponsors. Of course, we know it is the ECW Arena, right? Sun tanning. Anybody use that? Oliveri Associates, Oliveri Jewelers, Spectrum Realty, Chicky and Pete, 3PW, and SNS Family Partnership. One more announcement. In the next couple of weeks, they're going to be building risers in the building to put the chairs on, so you'll have an elevation. So for tonight, since there's no bleachers, they do not want anyone standing on the chairs. Once again, in the future, there's going to be risers. So as the rows go back, you'll be higher and higher. So they're really renovating the building. But for right now, tonight, everything is flat on the floor. Please do not stand on the chairs. Okay, unfortunately, tonight's matches are sanctioned by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission. Chief Inspector, Mr. Frank Talent. Who wants a hat? Who wants a hat? All right, have it over here. Let's go Eagles! Let's go Eagles!
Oh, Mike, Bob Ortiz in the ring kicking off tonight's action, but we know that music, and I'm not really sure that we expected to hear that tonight.
No, I didn't at all. I thought he had a change of heart.
Rob Eckos has hit the ring. He's interrupted the hat giveaways of all things. He wants the microphone. What the hell?
Let's hear what he has to say.
First of all, I want to get right down to business. I fully apologize for my ridiculous actions last show. I mean, come on! Eckos Whacker, Bush Eckos? What was I thinking? I don't know what I let Stryker talk into me, but I have fully disaligned myself with that lunatic. I don't want to be his friend. I don't want to be his tag partner. I don't even want to be his enemy. Eckos and Stryker are over. Tonight, Rob Eckos becomes serious. Tonight, you people are not going to sit on your ass when I'm in the ring. You are going to take me seriously. You are going to forget about Matt Stryker. And Rob Eckos is going to be 100% pure wrestling tonight.
Rob Eckos doing a total 180 from the last time we saw him out here. We thought him and Stryker, long-time partners, long-time off-and-on friends, had come to an understanding. We thought Eckos had finally let his hair down a little to have some fun, but apparently he's going the other way.
He's had enough, I guess that was a one-time thing. I guess Stryker's
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee, John Finnegan.
Well, it's time to kick The night's action off proper like here from the heart of Philadelphia, the wrestling capital of the world. It is time to kick off Propane Pro 3 PW action. I am Jerry Strauss. To my side, as always, Mike Winter. And Mike, one-on-one competition here for a guy who has concentrated on tag team action over the last year. The veteran here in Philly, and here at 3PW, the Rockin' Rebel.
This is exactly how I see my show start off.
245 pounds.
Rockin' Rebel.
From anywhere he damn well pleases. What?
Wait a second. You forgot to say 1,000 pounds, including our gold belts. We are the official tag team champions here at 3PW. We've never had our shoulders pinned as a tag team.
Double Trouble,
Get a shower,
not victorious in the championship Royal Rumble that we saw not long ago.
Before I was interrupted, introducing the Rockin' Rebel. And his opponent.
And we're about to see the arrival of another man whom has concentrated in tag team action over the last year or so, going at it singles, and another veteran of the Philadelphia area for sure, one of the most popular superstars here in 3PW. Blue Meanie making his way around ringside, and these two men certainly no strangers to each other.
From Pepperland, weighing tonight at 235 pounds, introducing the Blue Meanie.
We've got a hot crowd in Philadelphia tonight as we await the opening bell of our first match. And it's the Blue Meanie going at it alone. And Rockin' Rebel, what's putting his gum to the side? I guess he's about to get serious.
Talk about both men being no strangers to each other, but if you ask me, they're polar opposites. You have a fun-loving guy like Blue Meanie and somebody who seems to have a grudge against the world in the Rockin' Rebel.
Can't argue with you there. Hard shoulder tackle. Rockin' Rebel with the lateral press, getting a 2 count only. And the Rebel already getting a little bit frustrated. He's got that middle-aged chip on his shoulder thing going on. Now look at the pin attempt here, and Meanie again kicking out. Rebel really asserting himself, trying to end this thing quickly.
He better watch his back.
And there's Meanie. Reverse atomic drop. He caught him, and there's a clothesline. He's on top. Only a 1.5, if that, but the Blue Meanie definitely has the Rebel reeling here. And typical Rockin' Rebel blaming the referee.
Turning his back once again into the Meanie. And do another one. Locked. Bulldog. Nice.
No hook of the leg and only a 2, but Rebel doesn't know whether he's coming or going at this point. He is totally lost. Schoolboy, another 2 count, and the Blue Meanie is on fire here in the opening moments of this contest.
Meanie says, did I do that?
Rockin' Rebel trying to waste as much time as possible out there while he tries to think of a plan B or C or...
That didn't look like much of a plan, Jerry.
No, definitely not one that's going to pan out.
I don't think it's ever worked for him.
Not even back in his college days, 20 or 30 years ago.
Meanie says no hands, not going to be a good sport here. Oh.
Come on, ref, get it back. Make sure you get it back.
Meanie caught him napping for maybe the 4th time this match, and right back to that arm, taking the Rebel down. He's on top. Again, only a 1 count.
I also think that's the most action the Rebels seen in a while.
Off the ropes. Meanie put his head down too soon, and he gets caught by the Rebel.
What are you doing?
Straight fists to the side of the head now, and you know that the Rebel, he's been around for just so long. He knows every trick in the book. You can't make a mistake like that when you're in the ring with a guy like the Rockin' Rebel.
Look,
Mississippi.
he's angered the ref. He has to realize his match against the Meanie, not the referee.
Into the corner now, shoulders to the midsection, trying to break down the Meanie. Big right hand. There's another. And John Finnegan getting in the middle of it. He wants a break. And whip into the corner. Reversal by the Meanie. Rebel hits hard and a splash by the blue Meanie. There's the Meanie dance.
Another one. Ooh.
Oh, there's a lot of power, force, and size behind those splashes.
Uh-oh. Send him up.
Something an old friend may have taught him, perhaps.
About to send the Rebel's future child to Pepperland, and he gets assistance!
Great tag team work by the Blue Meanie and the referee. And he's down. And that'll do it.
Time of the match.
And a victory for the Meanie.
Second, your winner.
But you gotta admit to if you piss off the referee, this is the kind of action you get in 3PW.
This is not like any other wrestling company. If you mess with the referees, they're gonna mess with you right back. And the Rebel, he just found that out the hard way. The Blue Meanie coming up with a big time victory to kick things off here tonight.
Jack Victory, where the fuck are you?
Speaking of, where is Jack Victory?
Rebel's tag partner nowhere to be found for this match, and yeah, I guess he would have been some help. Rebels surely could have used it. For now, the Rebel leaves not a victorious man. We got so much more coming right up. And Mike, I know this is always one of your favorite parts of any 3PW event. It's time. Oh, a Sugar Shack. And here comes Talia. You know, in the past, it's usually been Todd Gordon and Jasmin St. Clair holding court in the Shack. But we know that relationship has certainly gone south. And Talia is back in 3PW. It looks like she may have something to say.
How's everybody doing tonight? At this time, I'd like to take a minute and thank my boyfriend, the sugar daddy, Todd Gordon, for coming to my defense at the last show by putting that skank, Jasmin St. Clair, in her place.
Oh.
So let's everybody put your hands together and give a warm welcome to my boyfriend and your commissioner, the sugar daddy, Todd Gordon.
What an introduction. It's good to be the commish here at 3PW. Mike, I know you're speechless. You haven't taken your eyes off of Talia.
I was just thinking, how great it would be commissioner and somehow get a cabinet position with Talia over there. Talk about your royal office. Hey now.
already know I like to give presents, and I got a present for you, baby. Yes, I do. Tonight, I'm going to let you be the guest referee of the World Tag Team title match. That's right.
Wow. Wait, isn't Jasmin's the manager of the tag team champs?
She certainly is, and we know that
What's going on here?
we know that this issue between Todd Gordon and Jasmin is only getting more and more aggravated. And here comes Jasmin as we speak.
Jasmin cannot be too happy about this, Jerry.
There's nothing scarier than Jasmin scoring, and she certainly feels she was pushed to the wayside by her former boyfriend, the sugar daddy.
Excuse me, I can't hear what she's saying. Shut up.
What? They're not real?
You love me? Yes, I clotheslined you because you hit me.
I don't think Talia wants to be a slave girl again.
Oh!
Whoa!
Todd Gordon was not falling for that one at all.
Jasmin did.
Jasmin Sinclair has been humiliated.
Baby, say hello to your referee for your match tonight. Didn't work.
I can't believe this. Gordon stood up to Jasmin.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my honor, it is my privilege, it is my pleasure to welcome back to the ECW Arena to Scorpio.
And here comes a man that a whole lot of people have come to see here tonight. Too Cold Scorpio, after a 6-year absence from this historic building, is back in Philadelphia, is back here within these walls in what will always be known as the ECW Arena. Too Cold Scorpio, he helped make this building famous, and now he's back, and he is here in 3PW.
Scorpio's already back and he's already getting down, Jerry. This is great.
These people are on their feet. And Too Cold Scorpio with a rare appearance on these shores, competing internationally the vast majority of his time. But not only is he back in the USA, not only is he back under those bright lights here on American soil, but he's here in the most infamous facility in a wrestling lore. And what a homecoming for Too Cold Scorpio here on the Sugar Shack. Well, what a task he's going to have ahead of him later on tonight. What a reunion.
Welcome back! Welcome back! Brother Too Cold is in the house! Hey, what? What are you doing? I thought you were working overseas, man. Well, you know, Todd, overseas gets a little rough. I'm done with overseas, man. I'm only wrestling in the States from now on, my friend. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
Wow, big news from Too Cold.
You got a #1 contenders match tonight. And I'm loving it! Because I'm going to kick somebody's mizzen. Woo! And I tell you what, tonight will be the #1 contender. And next month, I will win the belt, baby. And I'm going to carry it and hold it for a long time. You heard it from his mouth. This man's going to go on and become the champion and carry that belt with dignity. And I'll tell tell you straight up, my brother, you know we're friends for a long time. You're one of the greatest wrestlers I've met in my entire life. And I think it really goes without saying, you may very well be the greatest African-American wrestler in the history of the business. Bar none.
He could have a point there. History going to be made later tonight, but I think the proceedings being interrupted. What the hell is going on now? Todd's having his unexpected guest here tonight. Oh my, it's Slyk Wagner Brown! Slyk Wagner Brown, he must be taking exception to that comment about Too Cold being the greatest African-American wrestler. You have to believe Slyk Wagner Brown, certainly one of the top superstars here at 3PW. The tag team champions in the ring.
Now, I know some of you have to be wondering about this because I sure as hell am. Todd, I'm not getting this. How'd somebody like you get Gorgeous George, who is clearly gorgeous? Or Jasmin St. Clair, who is no slouch in that department either?
He's a sugar daddy.
Or Talia, who's probably one of the most beautiful women in wrestling. How do you get that? I'm really curious. It has to be more than just money.
I just thought it was money.
It has to be.
That's why I was
the
saving
power.
up.
Yeah? But don't get me wrong, I do totally appreciate the fact that you helped us last show win the tag belts fair and square.
First ever
Now,
tag
you've had
champion.
beauty, but have you had beauty and power?
Wow. I think April Hunter wants some of Todd Gordon. April Hunter making an offering to the commish. Slick's not too happy.
Yo, now before I was rudely interrupted, Scorpio, yo, what's up? Pay attention to me, man. Because when I was a kid, I remember watching you on TV, and I thought you were the man. I appreciated your abilities, but I'm not a kid anymore. Now, I am the underground king, Slyk Wagner Brown. And you may have been the man, but I'm out here tonight to show you and all these people who the real man is.
Sounds like like he's throwing down the gauntlet. What a
Before you
confrontation.
start chanting, Scorpio, I want a piece of you. Let's see what you got, old man.
Wow.
Old man.
What? Uh-oh. Slick's ready.
He wants to get it on right now. And what an unpredictable situation here. We had no idea that Slyk Wagner Brown was going to get in the face of Scorpio. Too Cold Scorpio never wants to back down. He's not backing down. Now right hands from Slyk Wagner Brown. Reversal of the whip. And it looks like we have an impromptu fight. Double backflip. Nobody holding a hard clothesline from Too Cold Scorpio. Look at the flurry. Oh, and a super kick. Hard super kick to the face of Slyk Wagner Brown. Scorpio says that should keep you quiet for a while. Too Cold Scorpio ready for battle here tonight.
You could be looking at your next #1 contender right there.
Oh man, he's back, and he's back in a big way. He is primed. He is ready, and Too Cold Scorpio is standing tall in the middle of the ring.
No, he is not scared.
Slyk saying this is far from over.
What an intense situation, but Scorpio's got to keep his mind on business. He's got two of the greatest wrestlers in the world to contend with in that three-way #1 contenders match later on tonight.
I've been waiting for this matchup, Jerry.
Well, not only have you been waiting, the fans have been waiting, and the two gentlemen who are going to square up in this one-on-one contest have been waiting, because twice before they've tried to go at it one-on-one to see who the better man was. Twice before they've been interrupted. Tonight, we're going to try once again to see who the better man is between these two up-and-coming superstars here in 3PW. As you hear that familiar theme song, the familiar sirens, as we await one of the most delusional men, in my opinion, here in Propane Pro.
This Monsta Mack, the man who claims he's taught everything to Rob Van Dam, taught him every trick in the book, claims he created ECW. This is Monsta Mack.
At 261 pounds, from your live, Bedside, New York, this is Monsta Mack!
And Mike, it's pretty easy to get on the internet, check the records, check the facts, and realize that Monsta Mack didn't even start his career until significantly after the events that he claims to be responsible for here in this building. But it really doesn't matter, because no matter what he says and no matter what he thinks, he's going to have to face maybe the fastest rising star in Propane Pro over the last year, and one of the most popular too.
The man I like to call Kid 3PW, CJ O'Doyle, bringing that Irish flag out. Finally gets his chance against Monsta Mack. But Jerry, I'm not going to feel safe until we hear the ring bell get rung.
This kid is all heart. He has fought his way out of Hell's Kitchen into 3PW. And look at him go to work now. Monsta Mack sneak attack unsuccessful. And a beautiful drop kick. CJ on the move with the crossbody. And he is caught. Scoop slam by the big man. Well, nobody home for the elbow. CJ just too quick. There's another drop kick. Cannot take the big man down. And a unique takedown from the rear. No feeling out process necessary this time, Mike. These guys, they may never have finished the match against each other, but they've faced each other, albeit for a short period of time each time, many times, and CJ launching from the top turnbuckle to the outside.
Suicide dive by CJ O'Doyle. Wants to finally prove himself against Monsta Mack.
And CJ O'Doyle does not know how to take it easy. He does not know the word discretion, or it being the better part of valor. He puts his body on the line at every opportunity. He does not back down from any fight or any situation, and he's taking it to the much bigger Monsta Mack right now.
Monsta Mack using the great equalizer, going for the eyes. Has him against that ring post there. No place for him to hide.
Monsta Mack, he's all power. He's a brawler. Oh! And his head met steel there. You give yourself a concussion like that. My God, this fight continuing, going toward the entryway.
What's O'Doyle doing? He shouldn't give Monsta Mack such a long time to recuperate.
Oh no! Into the steel pillar. It helps hold the damn building up, and CJ just went at full speed into it and first.
I think I heard a splat. Well, Doyle looks to be out of it.
That may be the end for him. That's a match changer. That's a match ender right there. But Monsta Mack going to continue putting on the pressure.
Telling everybody to move.
Ah. He's just not a nice guy, that Monsta Mack. Punking out the whole front row and the couple of rows behind that. And CJ will not quit. He's trying to fight off of his knees, but just pounded. This is not a position CJ wanted to be in, but he's back on his feet. He's still fighting.
Monsta Mack formerly like one half of the hardest hitting tag team in wrestling.
Oh, and he's hitting pretty hard, but CJ, he's hitting as hard as he could possibly hit. Anything he can muster right now, and it just isn't enough. Monsta Mack just taking him down every time, and my God, just punking him out.
Doyle has to watch out. Looks like Mack's plan is just to pound the crap out of him.
Oh, spinal rearrangement, just burying that toe into the spinal region.
And last time I checked, Monsta Mack is not a licensed chiropractor. And yet he keeps adjusting.
Monsta Mack really going to work now on the back, trying to break down the vertical base. Maybe trying to impede the speed advantage of CJ, trying to keep him down on the mat and keep the pain going, more basically than anything else. And CJ trying to get that adrenaline surging through his veins. He's trying to turn this thing around, I think.
Looks like he's muscling it over.
He's reversed it. He's burying that head into Monsta Mack's lower back. Oh. Cagey move by Monsta Mack, spitting into the face of Jim Molyneux.
Showing his experience.
It was a smart move. It may not have been very moral, but it got the job done, and that low blow put CJ right back down.
Come on, O'Doyle, get up, bitch.
Oh.
I think I saw a tooth fly out.
A lot of frustration pent up in both of these guys. I mean, for months now, they've been trying to just have the opportunity to beat the other. Satellite head scissors, and CJ O'Doyle may have brought another lease on life. Stuck it under the clothesline, overhead belly to belly. Good night. See you later, CJ. If Monsta Mack can get the cover, that could be the end of the match.
CJ not in the position he wants to. Oh no. Oh no. It's not look good for CJ O'Doyle.
Monsta Mack with some bad intentions with that steal. CJ saw him coming, boot to the midsection and a DDT on the chair. CJ O'Doyle not only may have saved himself right there, but he may have just turned things around. CJ getting on top, hooking a leg, and Monsta Mack gets the shoulder up.
That's amazing. That's not enough to put away Monsta Mack. I don't know what would be.
Well, he's got a big old hard head. Lots of square inches on that head to absorb the impact, but CJ O'Doyle firing away, reversal into the corner. Oh! And again, CJ saw that clothesline coming, but he didn't see that one.
And there goes Mack to the outside, his momentum taking him.
Once again, the Chris Farley of 3PW getting the job done, but showing his clumsiness all the while. And the question is, even with that hard clothesline that normally would have taken CJ down, who got the better end of that one, because I think Monsta Mack may have knocked his damn self out.
But it looks like Monsta Mack is the first one to his feet. Uh-oh. Could this be that big frog splash that he claims to have taught Rob Van Dam?
CJ O'Doyle's about to become a splat. No! Out of the way!
And CJ O'Doyle's just bought himself some more time there if he can make it to his feet and capitalize.
CJ O'Doyle not wanting to suffer the same fate as Al Bundy when he faced
We know what this
Bad
means.
Mama. He's looking for his biggest shot. Off goes the 3PW shirt.
O'Doyle looking for that leg drop.
O'Doyle drills
To the back of the head. But look, O'Doyle's feeling the effects of Monsta Mack working his back over earlier.
He can't get over to get the pin. He's taking a lot of time here, trying to get the big man over on his shoulders. He's got him, and too much time. Monsta Mack able to recover.
O'Doyle,
What?
O'Doyle going back to the top.
It looked like he was signaling maybe for a moonsault, but Monsta Mack awfully far away. He's on his feet, and I'm not sure CJ knows it.
Uh-oh.
O'Doyle.
Monsta Mack up there with him.
Oh my goodness. What's he got? He's hooking him up in a pump handle position. Oh! Pump handle overhead suplex from the second rope.
This has got to be it, Jerry. O'Doyle should give this up right now.
O'Doyle may be done for. Where's Monsta Mack going? He's looking for another chair.
Oh, no. Monsta Mack setting him up. He hasn't been able to hit this yet, Jerry.
Certainly a losing batting average if he's going to go for what we surely suspect he has planned.
You talk about a losing batting average, you only need to hit 3 out of 10 to get in the Hall of Fame, and he hasn't hit one of them.
If 3 out of 10 gets in the Hall of Fame, I'm not sure Monsta Mack would make Little League at this point, but he's looking to turn things around.
Look, drying off the... I don't think it has anything to do with the moisture on the ropes, Monsta Mack. You just have not been able to hit it. You're wasting too much time.
Maybe a safety net would be in order. He's going to the top. He's looking for that Van Mackinator. It'll be a thing of beauty if he can actually get his ass over there.
Wait, I think he's calling for...
I guess you would call that a foul ball. He sort of connected with the far reaches of the chair, although I think it may have done a lot more damage to himself than it did to CJ.
And this was going to do a lot more. That has got to be it for Monsta Mack. He should just stay down for humiliation's sake.
CJ O'Doyle with that chair right to the head. Good night, Monsta Mack. He got him. CJ O'Doyle did it.
Once again, Monsta Mack's overconfidence, his belief that he can hit that Van Mackinator has cost him.
You're absolutely right.
Rob Eckos is in there.
Rob Eckos on the attack on CJ. He said he was ready to be taken seriously today. Does he mean now?
I think he's calling for a match.
Rob Eckos with intensity.
It's the first match where you people are going to respect me. Ring the bell.
Calling for a match. I think we have an official match here, Jerry.
CJ is in no condition to have a match right now. He just won a hard-fought battle against Monsta Mack, and Rob Eckos doesn't give a damn.
Eckos on the outside. Just stalking O'Doyle, pounding him to the face.
And again, CJ not going to back down from a fight, but this is certainly not a wise move on his part to engage in this match. He is being pummeled right now by Rob Eckos, who's got a scary look in his eye.
He's been to, O'Doyle's been to hell and back, and it looks like Eckos is trying to give him a return ticket. Just working him over. Oh, take him to every side of the ring post here.
Wrong place, wrong time for CJ O'Doyle. And I really thought that Rob Eckos had made the conscious decision to lighten up, to finally see eye to eye with Stryker, to have some fun, but apparently a lot of conflict in that man's mind. Looking for the crossbody perhaps. He's caught. That's CJ's chin breaker.
This could be a big step for O'Doyle, winning 2 matches in a row. This could be like Digstown.
CJ on his feet, ducking under the clothesline, right hands. He's fighting for survival at this point. He's got to hit hard, strong, and fast, because you have to believe he doesn't have much left in the tank. But there's a big back body drop. Oh, he's got it caught. Inverted DDT. He's got him laid out center ring, and he's pointing upwards.
Going back up to the top, he's calling for the leg drop again.
At Celtic Crunch. If he can connect, he could maybe shut Eckos up. And Eckos out of the way.
Eckos is up.
Oh, and a super kick. He's not even wearing regulation boots. And Rob Eckos taking the victory.
Those look like steel-toed worker shoes. This can't be good for O'Doyle. I'm fearing serious injury for this guy.
Rob Eckos choosing this time, this place, and this wrestler to prove a point with. CJ O'Doyle, wrong place, wrong time.
Wait. Looks like Eckos is helping him up, showing some sportsmanship.
Or at least he's showing him a little bit of respect.
Look at this. Good sportsmanship by Rob Eckos.
I guess he's proven. Oh, wait a second!
Is this the real Rob Eckos?
What the hell has gotten into this guy? Talk about a conflicted personality. A lot of pent-up aggression being released right there by Rob Eckos.
What an opportunist that Eckos is. I can't believe this. We thought we had a change of heart in Rob Eckos coming out here with his supposed friend, Matt Stryker, and now he just lays out CJ O'Doyle.
Where does this leave the relationship between Eckos and Stryker? Eckos said the relationship is over. CJ O'Doyle being helped out of the ring. He did just go through hell and back here tonight, and even though he didn't win that second match, he certainly earned a hell of a lot of respect for what he tried to accomplish.
Contest is our three-way dance for the #1 contendership. It'll be elimination style, 1 hour time limit.
And Mike, a shot at the 3PW Heavyweight Championship on the line here in this match. The winner's going to go on to get a shot at that title, but this match is about so much more than that. We're talking about, in many ways, the past, present, and future of Philadelphia wrestling, the past, present, and future of the great daredevils of this great sport. And here comes the man who many call the future of this business and the future, perhaps, of 3PW. Let's go down to Bob Ortiz for the intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, weighing tonight at 207 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, introducing the sensational
Chris Sabin, only 22 years of age, a legitimate dynamo in this business, and he's got one heck of a shot here tonight. But here comes a man who many have said is pound for pound the best wrestler in the world today. He is certainly, in many people's eyes, underachieved thus far in his 3PW career. Will he correct that? Will he right those wrongs here tonight? Fans on their feet for the phenomenal one. He may be the people's choice, but can he complete?
At 212 pounds, from Gainesville, Georgia, introducing the phenomenal one, AJ Styles!
And when you talk about the past, present, and future, here's a man who represents the past here in this building. He helped make this building great as far as the wrestling business goes, but he is certainly not over the hill. He is a veteran in the prime of his career, in the prime of his physical being, and finally, Too Cold Scorpio is back to compete, and can he finally win maybe the biggest opportunity of his career?
And making his return to the ECW arena from Hanover, Germany, weighing in at 240 pounds, introducing Too Cold Scorpio!
And what can we say, Mike? Three of the greatest aerialists, the greatest dynamos, if you will, the greatest daredevils, the greatest innovators we've ever seen in this business. Too Cold Scorpio really setting the pace, setting the bar for AJ Styles and Chris Sabin's career and what they've accomplished.
No, definitely. Too Cold Scorpio is the innovator of that daredevil style. His tumbleweed, that's just a phenomenal move, and you can tell his influence has been felt throughout just about any of these cruiserweights out here.
It's a generational clash of sorts, but certainly all three men in the prime of their careers, although Sabin, who knows how good this kid's going to get. As we said, only 22 years of age. And all three very slow to initiate physical contact. What a dream match this truly is. Any combination of these three in a one-on-one situation would be amazing, but to have all three in the same ring at the same time is unbelievable, and it looks like it's going to be the young gun Styles and Sabin going to work on the veteran in the early going, and Scorpio, talk about a tough athlete. He is not going to back down from a two-on-one situation.
Working him over, what looks like a hammerlock and a headlock applied.
And remember, Mike, elimination rules. When one man is eliminated, the final two will go on to see who the winner is. Hard shoulder tackle by Styles, arm drag by Scorpio. There's one by Sabin on Scorpio, and Styles on Sabin. These guys all trying to one-up each other. German suplex, but Styles landing on his feet. Oh, backflip, Sabin on his feet. What balance. Hard shot to the side of the head, and Scorpio wipes both of them out. Too Cold Scorpio competing primarily internationally. primarily over in Japan, where certainly your skills and your toughness will be sharpened. And I think it may be fair to say that the Too Cold Scorpio we're seeing right now is the best we've ever seen him. Hard knife edges to the chests of Sabin and Styles. Oh! And Sabin and Styles now firing back, double Japanese arm drag. And now Sabin with the drop kick, Scorpio being sent into the ropes. Styles tossing him over the top to the outside.
Now it's down to Sabin and Styles in the ring. Scorpio just getting plastered on the floor.
Side headlock now by Sabin. Sabin from Detroit, Michigan, rolling through under the leapfrog. And look at that run-off. Explosiveness personified. Chris Sabin eats the drop kick. AJ Styles, pinpoint accuracy and amazing elevation. Hook in the leg. Sabin's up.
Scorpio back in the ring now, Jerry.
The constant situation with three-ways. You always have to be wary of man number 3, and Scorpio taking advantage of that fact. Methodically going to work on Styles, and now there's a hard chop. There's another. The veteran teaching the relative rookie a thing or two in the early going, and now here's a snapmare on AJ Styles, who is certainly no rookie, but definitely still very young in this sport. And the winner of this match, this elimination match, will go on in the near future here in 3PW to compete for the richest prize in Pro Pain Pro.
Just working Scorpio over here. Very, very painful move right there.
Despite big-time opportunities, big-time matches here in 3PW, AJ Styles has not yet won a big one. He has not shown that he can win the big one under these bright Philadelphia lights, and he wants to prove his naysayers wrong. But a side slam by Too Cold using his power, and you have to believe he is the strongest man in this match.
Definitely has the weight advantage and the height advantage on Sabin and Styles.
And perhaps the rhythm advantage, but I do not think that'll come into play. You saw those dance moves. And Scorpio, there's a beautiful drop kick. These guys almost competing to see who can throw the best drop kick.
Scorpio just muscling Styles out.
And there's that third man, springboard drop kick.
Talk about beautiful drop kicks, Jerry.
Almost clear across the ring.
Both Scorpio and Styles on the outside. You know what this usually means.
Oh, Sabin launching himself through the ropes, rolling through into the head scissors, sending Styles into the steel. Oh, and a running front kick. And Scorpio sent all the way to the crowd. Chris Sabin with such poise for his relatively short time in this sport. He doesn't look like a rookie. He doesn't look inexperienced at all out there. He looks like he can hang. He can compete. He's off the top. And a side spin kick again, springboarding off that top rope into the ring. Styles kicking out. Scorpio on the outside, perhaps strategically taking a breather as Sabin going to work on the phenomenal AJ Styles. Oh.
Showing his experience, knowing great ring presence by Scorpio, taking out Styles and Sabin.
Sabin with a veteran-like move, laying in wait and striking first, but Scorpio firing right back. He's got a distinct height and size advantage over Sabin, who is the smallest man in this one. And Sabin with that Northern Lights release, he caught him on the fly. Hook of the leg, and Scorpio immediately kicking out, but these guys going full throttle right from the get-go. Sabin continuing to pound away now with the cravat taking him down. Sort of a version of a rear chin lock, bridging over the nose, and Styles now. Talk about a bridge, wrenching back on the head of Sabin. All three men tangled up. Styles maneuvering himself away from the ropes. Who's gonna break this, or is somebody gonna submit?
Looks like Sabin's broke his hold. Scorpio has that ankle.
And you can see the faces of all three men, pain etched on those faces. These guys really punishing each other. Now Scorpio breaking free. Straight boot to the sternum.
Another.
Oh. A bit of collusion between Styles and Scorpio. All partnerships inevitably temporary in these three ways. But for now, this is certainly going to be quite a mountain for Sabin to climb if Scorpio and Styles decide to align themselves.
Just getting rid of Sabin.
And now it looks like they're going to face off against each other. Oh, what a dream match here. AJ Styles, Too Cold Scorpio. Many probably never would have predicted this could ever happen, but Too Cold Scorpio, lured by the promise of great competition, lured back to this country and lured back to this great building that he helped make famous. Styles spinning out on top.
You definitely hit a point there with Scorpio coming back to the States, and he knows the best competition is here in 3PW.
Too Cold Scorpio, he's got AJ all kinds of tied up, double underhook with an Indian deathlock, turning him over. Styles' shoulders were down, but he was able to roll through it. And now wrenching back on that ankle, and there's Sabin. He's just trying to grab anything he can.
Oh, hard forearm.
These three just holding nothing back. Surely they all respect each other, their abilities, their talents, and their histories in wrestling. But this is not the time for respect. This is the time to go all out because just so much is on the line. Styles has Sabin up, dumping him down. Almost a version of the pop-up drop, that wheelbarrow slam. Whoa! Wow! Styles just taking Sabin wherever he wants. And again, Scorpio having the advantage of being able to just walk up as the third guy and just unload. Oh, judo-like shot. Certainly Too Cold Scorpio well versed in many forms of martial arts. Scorpio taking his time. Certainly, perhaps the man with the most composure, the most patience thus far in this match.
Scorpio seems to have his opponents well scouted. He has slowed the pace down to more of a match he would like. Big Yakuza kick. He knows these two guys like to go full tilt, and he's brought it down to an actual wrestling match.
And not only that, but he's conserving energy. He's picking and choosing his spots. He works on one man just long enough to let the other get to his feet, and then he switches up. Really just trying to break it down the vertical base, trying to focus on that midsection area. And now back to Styles again, the Yakuza kick, right to the jaw. Will Too Cold Scorpio emerge from his debut here in 3PW, his return here to Viking Hall, as he has a third Yakuza kick? Will he emerge as the new #1 contender for the heavyweight championship? Sabin firing back, and again Scorpio offensively asserting himself with that knee to the breadbasket region. Knee to the side of the head.
Whipping Sabin in, reverse.
And he's landed monkey flip. And AJ Styles lands perched perfectly, taking down Sabin, and that floating Itsuguri takes down Scorpio.
Jerry, that wasn't just perfect, that was phenomenal.
It certainly was. AJ Styles with that amazing ability to twist and turn and balance himself in midair. Referee reaching a 4 count. Sabin and Styles are up. The action will continue now. Sabin with the springboard off the second rope. Beautiful tornado DDT. Scorpio taking advantage. He's on top and Sabin breaking it up. But this is elimination, Mike. Looks like Sabin wants the pin.
But he broke it up. He did all the work.
A bit of pride, perhaps, clouding the judgment of Chris Sabin. And Scorpio, unique cradle. And again, Sabin not wanting a pin to go down unless he is responsible for it at this point in the match. Beautiful leg lariat. And now Sabin brought to his feet. He's on the apron. Hard forearms. What's Sabin got planned here?
Sabin feeling in control.
Styles in a bad way in. A leg drop right to the back of the neck. Nowhere for Styles to go. And watch out once again for the veteran. Too Cold Scorpio lurking, and Sabin meets him. Boot to the midsection. Some hard shots there. Oh! Spin heel kick. Nowhere to go again. No give as Styles was in that corner. And Styles backflip. Itsuguri. Aware of where Sabin was all the time. And there's Scorpio. Scorpio from behind. Oh, and what's this? Figure 4 cradle. Oh. Another unique version of a cradle from Scorpio. He almost stole the pinfall there. He almost took Sabin out of this one.
Scorpio taking both Sabin and Styles to school here.
What's he gearing up for here? Oh!
Big time Itsuguri.
He's on top again, a hook of both legs, and again, Sabin with the heart, the guts, the determination, and he is trying to stick with this thing. And now Styles from behind. Pump handle position. He's got Scorpio up into a gut buster. And now it's AJ in the driver's seat. Scorpio rolling out of the ring. Oh, and he's signaling for it. He's looking for that Styles clash. And Sabin, he's holding on for all he's worth to block it. Suplex position, brain buster. AJ Styles dropping Sabin right on his head. And Styles perched on top. Beautiful frog splash. But he's unable to make the cover. Scorpio now back in the ring.
Uh-oh. Scorpio going to the top.
The original innovator. Beautiful moonsault. Look at the leg. Goodbye, Chris Sabin.
Did you see the hang time Scorpio had on that?
Others may have done it as good, but nobody does it better than Too Cold Scorpio. And then there were two, Mike.
Ironically, one of them Too Cold Scorpio.
Keen observation. As we are looking at a three-way that has turned into a one-on-one dream match that we thought we'd never see. And look at the plancha, AJ Styles to the outside. Where's Styles going to take him now? Into the steel. And this is it. One of these men is going to go on to challenge for the heavyweight championship here in 3PW. Styles just dumping Scorpio into the crowd.
Scorpio moving. Crowd letting him get some air.
AJ Styles with a running start. What the? Oh!
No hands.
AJ Styles with that tope of sorts.
We know AJ Styles is fighting for this the most. He has not been able to get a victory over Chris Daniels, the 3PW champ.
Time and time again, he's come just short of getting those big-time victories. This may be his final shot at a championship match. This may be one of his last opportunities, and Scorpio not taking kindly to the abuse that Styles has levied upon him the last couple minutes. He is firing back, and you have to believe this is an environment that Scorpio is feeling very, very at home in.
He was here for the hardcore revolution, and he is here now in 3PW, showing him exactly what it would take to put away Too Cold Scorpio.
Oh, water to the face. That's just insulting. Scorpio just trying to rough up Styles, show him that even though he hasn't been around 3PW,
he has a chair.
This is his house. And two of the most creative offensive minds in the history of wrestling, and you have to believe that Scorpio's mind is going in overdrive right now. Oh. And Styles able to pick him up, and that was not a good landing for Too Cold Scorpio.
Fighting around the ECW arena.
And these guys just laying into each other, but it's got to be done in the ring. Somebody's going to have to, at some point, get the 1, 2, 3 in the ring to claim the title of #1 contender.
This is a different side of AJ Styles. I haven't seen him act so vicious.
His back is against the wall. He's got a chip on his shoulder. So many times he's come so close, but he's been yet so far from winning a big one here in 3PW. And Scorpio is in his path to finally making that happen. And Styles just totally roughhousing now, trying to bring Scorpio back in the ring, it looks like. Oh. Shots to the midsection. And John Finnegan pretty much just letting them go. He realizes how much is on the line here.
Pin attempt.
And Scorpio not done yet.
Styles wearing him down.
And this crowd has been relatively split from the start for all three men who've competed in this match. Highly respectful of the respective abilities of all three competitors. And Scorpio able to turn around that submission, but Styles not letting go. And look at that bridge, the neck strength of AJ.
But look at the leverage Scorpio had.
Styles spinning out of it again. He's back on top.
Scorpio was using his height and his long legs to gain extra leverage on AJ Styles.
And Scorpio making sure his shoulders don't stay down for too long. Trying to kick out. No can do. There he goes again. He's kicking himself towards the ropes, and his feet are under. The referee will force a break here, the submission. Very intelligent maneuvering from the veteran, Too Cold Scorpio.
Scorpio working him over.
AJ not letting go, and Scorpio is rolling right out to the outside yet again. And Scorpio now in control. Vertical suplex on the outside. There's no pads out there.
Absolutely none at all. And that was That was an almost picture-perfect snap suplex, Jerry.
Potentially very damaging move to AJ Styles and maybe to Scorpio too. I mean, either one of them could have landed on their head. Scorpio looks to be in okay shape, but Styles looks to be in big trouble right now. How could you not be in big trouble? And a guy like Too Cold Scorpio is just giving you the beat down.
Those hard kicks. Look at the look on Scorpio's face. It looks almost like disgust.
Oh, Mike, as tough as it is to compete in Japan, as intense as the competition is everywhere internationally, there's nothing quite like wrestling here in Philadelphia, in this building, this hardcore, extreme environment. And I think Too Cold Scorpio, I think maybe a little something inside of him that's been dormant for 6 years has come alive once again here tonight.
Look at that, Jerry. Just think of the pain Styles is going through.
Scorpio winding his base by spreading those legs, adding to his leverage, and now rolling through. He's got that chin applied, the version of a chin lock with the body scissors as well. He may be trying to choke Styles out.
But I believe this will not be enough to put away AJ Styles. AJ Styles wants that 3PW championship. He wants a shot at Christopher Daniels. He's going to fight through anything to get that shot.
He's certainly going to fight as long as he can, but the question is, can it be enough? Certainly, he's worthy of contending for that title. Many say he's worthy of being a champion, but he hasn't been able to do what counts, win the matches. He hasn't been able to climb that final hurdle. Will Too Cold Scorpio prove to be an equally insurmountable odd for AJ Styles? He looks to be in firm control right now.
Look at those forearms. Just connecting with the jaw of AJ Styles.
Scorpio on the move, springboard cartwheel. Oh, backflip 2 feet to the head. And the difference perhaps between Too Cold Scorpio from years past and now is he's a lot more in control of his faculties. He picks and chooses when he can hit these high-impact, amazing maneuvers. He doesn't put his body at risk as much, and it seems to me that he's a lot more effective than he even was before, and he was pretty great back then.
Now we've seen a new submission-like style from Scorpio.
Oh! Catapulting over the top rope, landing with that leg drop. AJ Styles totally prone there. No way to defend against that. And a vertical suplex again. We're bringing Styles into the front row.
Setting him up.
Oh, there's that Yakuza again.
He's throwing Yakuza kicks like they're punches. This guy's here for business. No fooling around from Too Cold Scorpio.
Oh, Styles! Springboard off the guardrail with that forearm. Styles may be mustering his last bit of energy, and it seems to have Scorpio staggered. Forearm, there's another, and Styles may be trying to build some momentum. This may be his last chance. Oh! And you could hear that super kick loud and clear. Scorpio now back into the ring. AJ has taken so much punishment, both men have in the course of this one. Hook of the leg, and Scorpio shoots that left shoulder up. And now AJ bringing Scorpio back to his feet. Waist lock, German suplex. He's rolling through. Back suplex. No, face first. Vintage AJ Styles. He's spinning him through, shoulders down. 2. Oh!
That will not be enough here tonight, Jerry.
So much pride on the line, so much passion running through the veins of both of these men. And really, what an opportunity. They're only 3 seconds away from getting an opportunity to rule the roost here in 3PW. But who's going to prove to be the better man, as AJ now bringing Scorpio up once again to his feet.
Calling for the Styles Clash.
He was unsuccessful in connecting with Chris Sabin earlier, and Scorpio, like-minded with Sabin, trying to block it with all his might. He's got the hands locked. Nice counter by Scorpio. And he dropped down, lightning fast, low blow.
He knew what he was doing. Look at the smile on Scorpio's face.
A veteran move from Too Cold Scorpio. John Finnegan reluctant to do anything about it. Oh, he's got him up now. Power bomb sent to ring.
He just powerbombed him into tomorrow. Monster powerbomb from Too Cold Scorpio.
We may have just seen the play of the game, and Too Cold Scorpio is ready to take this one. Too Cold Scorpio on top.
Tumbleweed!
Too Cold Scorpio is back. He's better than ever, but can he get on top? If he does, we're going to have a new #1 contender. He's itching. He can feel it. And he's not going for the cover. He's bringing Styles back to his feet.
What's he setting him up for? Look at those knees.
Oh.
I was just playing with Styles.
Oh. Styles is punch drunk. He may be out on his feet, or, well, on whatever he happens to be at the time. He is just not in this world. Hard scoop slam.
Scorpio
perched on the second rope. Too Cold Scorpio taking his time. Forward flip into the leg drop. And Styles kicks out. Styles had something left in the tank.
That's exactly what I was talking about. He sees that 3PW title. He sees Christopher Daniels. He's not going to give up.
It very well could be Christopher Daniels, still the 3PW champion, when the winner of this match gets their shot at the title. But first, what a hurdle these men have in each other, and a power bomb from Styles, countering that Rana attempt from Scorpio. Styles trying to get a body-on-body here.
No.
He's got... Oh! Bad way for Scorpio. Styles clash.
That's got to be it, Jerry.
Shoulders are down. No.
His hand was on the rope.
Mike, AJ Styles has just become the new #1 contender in 3PW, but Too Cold Scorpio, it looked to me like his hand was on that bottom rope.
He has a valid argument with the referee.
And we've got a face-off now. A show of respect between these two great competitors, past, present, future. Screw that. These are two of the best wrestlers going today. And Too Cold Scorpio showing respect to AJ Styles. What a hell of a match, but it was not without its controversy. For Too Cold Scorpio. He is here in 3PW, and he is a force to be reckoned with, but it's that man in the ring right now, the phenomenal AJ Styles. He finally, controversially as it may be, Mike, he won the big one.
He's looking forward, and next time we see him, he will be wrestling for that 3PW championship. I was hoping we wouldn't hear this music again, Jerry.
Well, I think people have been hoping that for a good 30 years, but
and it's definitely not Jack Victory.
we thought the other half of Double Trouble, Jack Victory, was going to be in action, but here's the Rebel again.
Jack Victory with the high spot like always.
Where the fucking quick your match supposed to start, so get your ass down here. Are you coming? Oh, you are coming. To the building, I mean. You're not coming? Fuck this.
Jack Victory apparently letting down one big boob to see some more. Appears that the Rockin' Rebel is going to have to do double duty tonight. He's once again going to be set for one-on-one competition, taking the place of his tag team partner. And what a challenge he's going to face here. Down to Bob Ortiz for the introduction of the Angry Amish Warrior. Earlier on, we saw Rockin' Rebel fall to Roadkill's partner, the Blue Meanie, will lightning strike twice. Rebel on the attack, hurting himself in the process, it looks like. He's got to get some looser pants.
Feeling the effects from his match earlier.
Rockin' Rebel forced to do double duty tonight. Jack Victory otherwise engaged. I don't want to know what he's engaging in, but Roadkill rolled back into the ring now, and he is in big trouble early on.
See, I don't know why Jack Victory isn't here, because what I heard, it doesn't take very long for him.
Roadkill, reversal of the whip. Ah! And look at that. Roadkill going to work on the Rebel into the opposite corner, and Rebel may be wishing that he joined his tag team partner.
I'm wishing I joined his tag team partner. Setting him up once again.
Roadkill taking a picture. Here's Meanie.
You can say Rockin' Rebel has had some double trouble tonight.
And Roadkill, he's got him up. Barn burner.
That's it, Jerry.
And I think it's safe to say that it just ain't the Rebels' night. Meanie having some fun with the bell.
On the match, 1 minute, 33 seconds, your winner, Roadkill!
Roadkill victorious tonight. Didn't even break a sweat.
And it's been a good night for the Blue Meanie and Roadkill here tonight, celebrating in the ring. And Rockin' Rebel's got to be wondering what he's done to deserve a partner like Jack Victory, who has flat out abandoned him here tonight. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with his judgment, but it's just a plain fact. Rockin' Rebel out here left for pretty much for dead, having a fed for himself not once, but twice.
Insult to injury.
Rebel, not in a good way.
Back for more.
He just can't help himself. I think Meanie wants a...
Showing some sportsmanship.
Rebel never gave anyone any sportsmanship. Nice handshake. Oh! Maybe we should call that the blue balls.
Somebody get Somebody get the Rockin' Rebel a pack of ice. And a hole to crawl in and die. Nothing
Team championship. It's for 1 goal with a 30-minute time limit.
We are getting set for the first ever title defense in the tag team division.
Introducing our guest, referee, Talia!
She's been called the slave girl in the past, but there's no denying she is firmly in the camp of the commissioner here of 3PW, Todd Gordon, escorting the beautiful Talia to the ring. And talk about a conflict of interest, Mike. She's going to be presiding over the very match that her enemy, Jasmin St. Clair's team, is challenging for the tag titles. And speak of the Devils, what an imposing sight this is. Perhaps the most potent variation of the most lethal combination ever in Philadelphia, Pitbulls 2004. Let's go to Bob Ortiz for the introduction of the challengers here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challengers, led to the ring by the lovely Jasmin St. Clair. At a combined weight of 460 pounds. First, from Brooklyn, New York, the shooter, Mike Kruel. And his partner, from the alleys of South Philadelphia, Gary Wolfe. Ladies and gentlemen, Pitbulls 2004.
The Pitbulls, many say were the favorites to win that tag team championship Royal Rumble at our last event. They were the favorites to become the first ever 3PW tag champs, but it was not to be because in the finals, when the final two teams remained, Pitbulls 2004 went down to these two. The 3PW tag champs, one's a man, one's a woman, it doesn't really matter because they are the most dangerous, most impressive force in the tag team division. Let's go down to Bob Ortiz to introduce the first ever 3PW Tag Team Champions. So many personal issues involved in this one, Mike. Jasmin St. Clair, of course, a powerful personality in the corner of her men, the Pitbulls 2004. We've got Talia, the man who, or the woman, I should say, who replaced Jasmin in the heart of Todd Gordon, and Gordon himself at ringside.
I have to make one observation about Talia. You'd have to say she's the hottest referee, you know, this side of Jim Molyneux.
You're a strange guy, Mike. And can Talia keep control of these six really volatile individuals in and around the ring? It's certainly going to be an uphill battle for her, but she looks up to the task. And I know she looks up to the task because I've been looking at her nonstop since she walked through the curtain.
Slyk and Kruel. Kruel, the most technically sound wrestler of these four.
Waistlock takedown by Slyk Wagner Brown. Locking in the armbar. Mike Kruel in particular, certainly with a chip on his shoulders, so to speak. After all, it was his shoulders pinned to the mat to lose that chance at being the first ever tag team champions, pinned by April Hunter, no less. And if you're familiar with the type of athlete April Hunter is, it's certainly nothing to be ashamed of. But it is Mike Kruel who has to bear that cross of being pinned by a female for the first ever time in a tag team championship situation here in Philly. Mike Kruel with that side headlock on Slyk Wagner Brown.
Mike Kruel is the shooter. He is all business. And it didn't have to be April Hunter that pinned him. It could have been anybody and he would have had that chip on his shoulder.
Top wrist lock and into the hammerlock. Nice counter by Slyk Wagner Brown. And now Kruel looking for an exit. And headlock takedown. Kruel just so quick. Shoulders down only for a 1 count.
Little quick there, Jerry. But it's a good thing we have Todd Gordon out here to keep things fair, keep it down the line.
Well, he is the commissioner. He is the bottom line as far as power goes here in Propane Pro. As far as laying down the law, again with the top wrist lock, Slyk using his impressive power to counter the equally impressive power of Mike Kruel. And into a side headlock of his own. Slyk and April have quite an opportunity here to prove that they are indeed worthy tag team champions. Kept up to his feet and an arm drag, and Slyk with the balance rolling forward on his feet and proving he is just as strong, just as quick as Mike Kruel, maybe even a little bit more so. Slyk with the first tag of the match, and here comes April taking control of that arm. And single leg takedown. Kruel going right to work, turning April Hunter over. April with the front face lock, trying to regain control of this situation. Rolling down to her knees, and Mike Kruel putting his weight on top. And nice counter by April into the hammerlock. Man, is she a fighter. Fireman's carry takedown by Kruel.
April able to hold her own against the shooter.
And another counter, and both competitors on their feet now. And April with the top wrist lock. Again, the counter by Kruel into the hammerlock, back to the side headlock. And April with a nice leverage move, bringing that one leg of Kruel down to his knee.
Good reversal.
Oh, nice cradle, shoulders down.
And another rather quick count.
And that scissors by Kruel. April trying to kick her way out of it, and finally going for the ropes, and Talia may have forced. No, counter again by April without the use of the ropes, and back to her side headlock. Again, the reversal top wrist lock. Kruel asserting his power, asserting himself there. And again, April able to match up. Back to her feet, into an arm drag.
Show of respect from the crowd.
And Slyk Wagner Brown tagged back in. And Mike Kruel is just befuddled here. He can't believe he was just matched move for move and reversal for reversal by April Hunter. And back to Slyk and Kruel now. Kruel yet to tag out of the match. Is it strategy? Is it stubbornness? Maybe we'll never know. There's a leapfrog by Kruel. He's got him up maybe for a powerbomb, but a reversal. And Brown with the Rana. Nice drop kick, and Kruel sent through the ropes to the outside. Jasmin St. Clair, she's not a happy woman.
No, she's showing some concern for Mike Kruel.
I don't know. Concern is what you'd call it. She's looking pretty pissed off. No hands. Slyk Wagner Brown launching over the top. Unbelievable. Slyk Wagner Brown absolutely catapulting himself, but now Wolfe has had enough. Gary Wolfe throwing a chair right to the face of Brown. Oh, that's April Hunter. Oh, this guy's a loose cannon. This guy's a maniac.
Wolfe has gone nuts.
He has lost in pent-up frustration. All of his bitterness, all of his anger at what he feels he should have, at what he does not have.
One for April.
Oh my God.
One for Slyk. He's just teeing up on them.
This is 3PW. This is Propane Pro. This is hardcore, but there's got to be a limit, and somebody's got to get that chair away from Wolfe. And Slyk now finally being brought back into the ring. And Talia spotting the foot of Slyk Wagner Brown on that rope and stopping her count. Good officiating by Talia. Scoop slam, and now the Pitbull, the veteran, the former two-time heavyweight champion here in 3PW tagged in, and immediately he's going for that code red, that Fuji, or that cross arm breaker. And there's some leverage from Kruel.
There's some inexperience by Talia as a referee.
The downside to having Talia as the special guest referee. Todd Gordon watching closely at ringside, but there's really not much he can do. And now the Pitbull, the original Pitbull. Gary Wolfe with that sit-down abdominal stretch, and again, illegal leverage. It's not supposed to go down like that, folks. Talia unable to break up that exchange. She can't address what she can't see. April Hunter, unfortunately, making it impossible for her to divert her attention back to the other corner. And there's beautiful double suplex.
Jasmin has the Pitbulls 2004 working very well as a team.
Slyk able to power out. There's a snapmare. Again with the chin lock. And April Hunter bringing the crowd alive for her tag team partner. And Slyk Wagner Brown showing some signs of life here. He's spinning through, he's back on his knees, and he's gonna try and break this chin lock. And he's done it, right hand to Kruel. Off the ropes, reversal by the shooter, and burying that knee into the lower abdomen area. Hook of the leg, only a 2 count for Mike Kruel. So many times in the past here in 3PW, Jasmin St. Clair has presented what she's felt is the ultimate package, the ultimate team, the ultimate man, her ultimate shot at glory. She finally felt with the Pitbulls 2004 that she was on the road to success. It hasn't worked out quite that way, but will she finally attain what she feels is her destiny, to bring some gold in her camp? Slyk Wagner Brown fighting with everything he's got to make that tag, Mike.
He's almost to the corner, but Wolfe distracts Talia enough.
I think they got that tag, but Talia did not see it, and she can't allow it. And now some more illegal double teaming behind the back of Talia. Kruel and Wolfe just doing a number on Slyk.
But getting back to looking for the total package, I think she has found a complete package in the Pitbulls 2004. You had the viciousness of Gary Wolfe and the technical expertise of Mike Kruel.
It's outstanding on paper, Mike, but it doesn't mean a damn thing to Jasmin unless she can bring those championships home, unless she can say that she rules the roost in the tag team division. And Slyk is just being mugged in the wrong part of town, and again, Talia, that inexperience as an official, she is being distracted. And Slyk, with a bit of breathing room, 1 foot for each member of the Bulls 2004.
Slyk has to make, he makes the tag to April.
It's legal, and here comes Hunter. Knocking down Wolfe, knocking down Kruel. Wolfe going down again. April Hunter, knees to the midsection. She's looking to take on both men. Satellite head scissors.
Both Pitbulls in trouble at the expense of April Hunter.
Into the corner. Oh, back elbow. She met Kruel all the way. Ducking under the clothesline. Hunter, German suplex. Rose rolling through. What power, my God. That's number 2. She's not done yet. Number 3, shoulders are down. And my God, this is bedlam. Wolfe trying to break it up.
Talia has to get in control of this. Both April, Slyk and April both in the ring. Both members of the Pitbulls 2004 in the ring getting hammered on.
Oh, April Hunter is caught.
Big time power bomb from Kruel.
Oh, moonsault. Moonsault by Brown out of nowhere. Who's the legal man, Mike? Or woman? Perhaps it just doesn't matter. Dragon leg screw.
And then
he's got that submission locked in. Hunter taking down Wolfe. Hunter taking down Gary Wolfe. Oh, wait a second. Jasmin taking out Talia. Jasmin St. Clair on the apron. Snapping that neck of Talia over the top rope.
Slyk arguing with Jasmin.
And well, he should be. She just cost Slyk and April the victory. And what the? What? Oh! Todd Gordon making the count.
22 seconds. Your winners and new 3PW Tag Team Champions, the team of the Shooter Mike Kruel and Gary Wolfe, the Pitbulls.
Pitbulls 204, your new 3PW Tag Champs.
History made here tonight. And Todd Gordon stepping in, using his commissionary power, doing what he felt he had to do, perhaps to keep his slave girl, to keep the guest referee Talia safe, to keep order, but inadvertently giving his ex-girlfriend Jasmin and her squad the tag team championships.
And look, Slyk and April on the outside. Looks like there's trouble. Our disagreement between Slyk and April.
The first ever tag team champions here in 3PW are now the former tag team champions, and they are not a happy camp. But in the ring, by hook or by crook, Jasmin St. Clair's Pitbulls 2004 are walking out of here with that coveted gold.
And there you have it, Jerry. Your new 3BW Tag Team Champions, the Pitbulls 2004.
Set for more one-on-one action, Mike, and here comes one of the most arrogant, most conceited individuals to ever grace a 3PW ring. but like it or not, he is surely one of the up-and-coming superstars here at Propane Pro.
If you want to talk about bad attitudes, you got to talk about Damian Adams.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Lakehurst, New Jersey, weighing tonight at 205 pounds, introducing Damian Adams!
Damian Adams set for battle, but the question is, what state of mind is his opponent going to be in tonight? Oh, what the?
What just happened?
Mike.
What could this be?
Hey! Mike, look in the ring!
I can't see it.
It's genocide! Oh no!
Oh no!
And his opponent, Strike Boo!
Strike Boo!
Well, he's a little bit genocidal. He's kind of homicidal. He may be spermicidal for all I know.
This guy has lost it.
Striker, tonight known as Strike Boo apparently. He's out here ready for one-on-one battle, and he is out here alone just when we thought he had finally made amends with his off-again, on-again tag team partner. We now know that is not to be.
Definitely not. Strike Boo just obviously he's in no condition to wrestle. He sees something in the ceiling. I always wondered what he was looking at.
Damian Adams does not know what to make of this situation. Even though he knew who he was going to be facing tonight, he didn't really know who he was going to be facing. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's definitely true, Jarian.
And how do you prepare for a guy like Strike Boo? A guy who displays a totally different style each and every time he steps in that 3PW ring. And Adams displaying his quickness. I guess it doesn't work unless you're wearing the big baggy pants. What the? Scoop slam by Damian Adams. And a hard clothesline. Adams is not playing around. Beautiful
Striker's
drop.
hair is laying around.
Into the ropes, springboard, elbow.
Reminiscent of, I guess, Strike Boo.
Striker catching his head down way too early. Oh, what the?
Oh, a Striker rude awakening. What? Is he going for the rude awakening? Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got the chair. Continuing his emulation of a former 3PW heavyweight champion and a hardcore legend here in this very building. Oh, he just wants to take a seat. It was a long day going from store to store in the mall trying to find those pants. Adams brings him up off of his seated position. Into the ropes, drop toe hold! And Striker absorbing all that impact in the head, which may not have done much damage because he comes right back.
Oh!
There's another former 3PW champ for
What
you.
the Striker?
No, never do that. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, he stopped in midair. Second thoughts, perhaps. Maybe he needs like a training rope or something. A little lower. Okay, he's having third thoughts. He's got a little hardcore in him, folks, very little. And maybe he's gonna do it this time. Come on. Whoops.
Carefully.
Yes, he's almost. Oh! Is that an imitation of Monsta Mack?
Well, if he's doing ECW, I guess.
And Damian Adams finding himself in the midst of the easiest comeback in any match of his career.
This is actually looking good for Damian Adams.
And Striker's come out here showing himself to be just as focused as ever on having some fun despite the actions earlier of Rob Eckos, who has apparently rejected that lifestyle. He's rejected the partnership, that page that Striker's on, whatever page that is.
Striker has to go it alone from now on. Uh-oh. He's fired up!
Once again, it's about to start raining here in the ECW arena. Oh! Down goes Adams. And knee to the midsection. Adams just having
What the? Oh my God! That's Rob! That's Rob Eckos! What the hell is Eckos doing? He's back! Hey! But does Striker does trust him!
He just... Apparently Eckos out here to help Striker again? After everything he said, after...
Strike, boo! Take care of Damian Adams! Right down the middle, Daddy, go!
Rob Eckos making everybody's ears bleed.
And it looks like Strike Boo has found a new lease on life. Big back body drop. Strike Boo has a thought. That's always a scary proposition. I can't believe what we're seeing here. The fake manager of champions, the man who, on occasion, has occasion to call it right down the middle.
What's he got?
Hakushi! Up to the top. And he's doing it.
He made it to the other one. He's...
You're gonna have to come down sometime. Strike Kushi, perhaps?
Mike Rotundo? What? Oh, no.
He's really reaching now. Airplane spin and...
Looks like he's going to need a...
Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh, God, don't make me say it! Don't make... Don't know!
Oh, calling for a timeout. I guess that's legal in football where Goldberg's from, I suppose.
I didn't even know he was Jewish.
Uh-oh. Striker hammer coming up.
What a winning streak.
No,
this could be
can't
one
come up.
right here. It could be the start of something.
Striker hammer. Oh, that's it.
Oh, and Adams kicked out.
I think that's a first.
The first time that anyone survived the onslaught of any without being the booker.
It's Matt the Animal Striker!
You know, he's done this before, they just don't taste good.
Oh, the Iron Striker now!
Oh. Modified camel clutch, modified because, well, Striker's probably never actually seen a camel. And Adams simply powering out of it, Striker sent into those turnbuckles. Blocking the right of his own now. Toe-to-toe go Adams and Striker. Strike Boo, whatever the hell you want to call him. He's getting the best of it. Reversal of the whip. Striker up and over.
Pop-up drop!
Damian Adams has this thing in the bag. He's on top. Oh! And Eckos pulling him out. Eckos pulling the referee out.
I guess Eckos is calling it down the middle.
Maybe the biggest offensive move of the match of the night. Just blowing that whistle into Damian Adams' ear. Maybe you could call it.
No!
What the? Oh, you. Oh. Oh. Was that mouthwash? What the?
I think Damian Adams is more annoyed than anything.
I was gonna try to. No, not working.
Oh!
Damian Adams has no idea what's going on. Duck under the clothesline and a Yakuza. Oh, wait a second. Spike. Striker taking a cue from his original invitation of the night, Strike Bo and his uncle the Sheik. Spike and Adams right in the forehead. Oh, here comes the table. These fans anticipating something big here. And the man who calls it right down the middle and the hardcore icon trying to set up the table. And Adams being laid out on that table. Striker and Eckos taking plenty of time here, but Adams seems to be laid out. Striker taking the weight off. What? Oh, a chair too?
Could this be a parts unknown face buster?
Oh. The fans want him to do it. Take a deep breath and nobody there. And Adams gets the pin. Damian Adams with the roll-up.
12 minutes, 6 seconds. The winner of the match, Damian Adams.
Striker getting distracted, going for, well, something that actually wasn't comedic.
For the first time, Striker got serious. He wanted to put Adams through that table and get the victory on the orders of his manager for the night. And it didn't pan out.
What? Striker doesn't look too happy about the... What's...
Oh, wait a...
Stryker not too happy at all.
Stryker upset with Eckos. Classically, it's always been the other way around, Mike. For the first time, Stryker showing some anger.
Definitely some frustration.
Damian Adams with the big victory. And I guess the on again, off again is on again for now. Who knows what the hell is going through the mind of Rob Eckos?
For the 3PW Heavyweight Championship.
And this is the big one, Jerry.
It certainly is. The new 3PW Heavyweight Champion making his first ever title defense here tonight. And he's going to have to defend against the last champion, the man whom he upended as part of that historic four-way match to win the title. And speaking of the former champion, here's the man who really made that title his own over many, many months here in Propane Pro. Let's go down to Bob Ortiz as he looks set to introduce the challenger. And apparently we're going to wait for the introductions until both men are in the ring. These fans coming alive, getting to their feet to pay homage, to show respect for the new and current heavyweight champion. He ain't no angel, but he certainly is the fallen angel. Christopher Daniels, maybe the best wrestler in the world. He's got a chance to prove it here tonight. What an atmosphere, a long-anticipated match between current champion, former champion. It just does not get any more dramatic in wrestling, hell, in all of sports, than the match that we're about to see in just a moment.
No, you're definitely right, Jerry. This whole crowd is on their feet.
Representing Jim Cornette's Ohio Valley Wrestling in Louisville, Kentucky, hailing from the great state of Virginia, weighing at an exact 213 pounds. He is the former undisputed 3PW World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Joey Matthews. And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 211 pounds, from Sin City. He is the current 3PW World Heavyweight Champion, introducing the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels!
Joey Matthews, one of the greatest 3PW champions that we have ever seen here in this company. No question about it. One of the most cerebral, one of the most intelligent in-ring competitors that we have ever seen. But the fact of the matter remains that nobody here in 3PW has been able to figure out the puzzle, the enigma that is the fallen angel. Nobody has been able to figure out a way to put the shoulders of Christopher Daniels down to the mat, Mike.
No, Christopher Daniels undefeated here in 3PW. Joey Matthews definitely has to have some sort of master plan to get that 3PW championship back.
And if there's anybody capable of doing it, it's Joey Matthews. It's how he climbed his way to the top here in Propane Pro. It's how he beat challenger after challenger, contender after contender. And look at this intense collar and elbow. Neither man wanting to give an inch.
And you got to be thinking, AJ Styles is definitely watching this match from the back tonight.
Absolutely. AJ Styles, the new and current #1 contender, and he is next in line for a shot at that championship. Will he be competing against Joey Matthews, a man who has defeated him before, or will it be Styles Daniels 3? Their prior matches, some of the best in 3PW history. Will we see the next chapter if Daniels can successfully defend? Right now, again, neither man giving an inch. Neither man wants to give up the early mental, the early psychological advantage.
Well, like you said, AJ Styles has not had a victory over either of these men. He has a tall mountain to climb to capture that 3PW championship.
But who will be the champion when that time comes? We're going to find out right here. Nice counter into a hammerlock as Joey Matthews taking control of the action on the mat. Daniels spinning right through. You could see Daniels' shoulder still bandaged from that injury several months ago that he suffered overseas in Japan. He claims to be at 100% and that it's been there for strictly precautionary measures. And he is certainly performing in a manner which would defend his position. Doesn't seem to be anything less than 100%. Matthews rolling Daniels onto his shoulders. Only getting a 1 count, but such a move, counter move type situation here. These are two thinkers. That's their greatest asset. As we see the side headlock takedown. Daniels with the quickness now, kicking his way out of that scissors. Right back with the headlock, and again countering. These guys going hold for hold. Daniels not staying down. And finally able to keep Matthews on the mat for more than 2 or 3 seconds.
Lightning quick starting out. Just unbelievable quickness shown by both men.
Truly the epitome of the game of human chess, played at its highest level here between these two. Who can outthink who? Who can come up with the strategy to take the psychological, mental advantage over the other? Who can find a way to outthink their opponent? There's a shoulder tackle, and Matthews with the cradle, maestro style, looking for the backslide. Now again, the shoulders are down, and Matthews putting it all on the line. And he says, I was just that close. I was just half a second away from taking your title right back from you. In the time since that fateful four-way, that fateful night in which Matthews lost the title and Daniels won it, Matthews has contended that he never should have been defending that championship in that match in the first place. He defended that. He's saying that he never should have been in that situation, defending against 3 men at once. The fact remains he's the champion no longer, and he has to find a way to once again win it.
Matthews working on that shoulder. It may be at 100%, he says now.
Daniels on his feet and taking control again. Nice arm whip and a hip toss. The pace quickens, reversal of the whip. Matthews' head is down too early, and Daniels could feel it. He was going for those angel's wings, Mike.
He says, I almost had you that close.
They say it only takes 3 seconds for one man to defeat another in this great sport, but it only takes maybe a half a second, maybe a tenth of a second for one man to get the advantage over the other in a situation like this. And look who we have. AJ Styles, the #1 contender, has made his way to ringside, and he's taken a seat.
He's sitting back, watching the match. Seems to be a distraction to Christopher Daniels.
Styles wanting maybe to get a bird's eye view, get a close-up look at both of the men that he could potentially be facing when he challenges for that championship not too far down the road. Both men slow to re-engage in physical combat. Knuckle lock, and Matthews backs away. He wants to use his right hand. And a hard shoulder thrust. And he's going right to work on that shoulder. He's going to maybe find out, as Daniels bridges out of the pin attempt, he's going to find out if that shoulder is 100% healed. His takedown, he's on top. Daniels keeping his shoulder off the mat for now.
As we see Matthews' plan unfolding, he knows the weakness. It's a well-publicized shoulder injury. And just wrenching it. Look at the look on Matthews' face. He's putting all his power into that.
Well, this is Matthews' forte. Slow down the pace. Work on a body part. Plan your work. Work your plan. It's an old adage that's definitely useful in many situations, and certainly in the career of Joey Matthews. Christopher Daniels able to counter for now. Back into that side headlock, using perhaps his weaker side. And Matthews, close calls there once again.
Both these men are thinking man's wrestlers.
They certainly are, and they are down to the bare basics of wrestling. Put your man's shoulders down to the mat for 3 seconds, and that's exactly what these men are trying to do. Hard shoulder tackle again by Matthews, up and over, and another big hip toss from Daniels. Japanese style arm drag. And a beautiful drop kick foot to the face, and Christopher Daniels, just like that, building some offensive momentum and sending Joey Matthews out to the races.
Matthews staring down Styles.
Styles not making any moves to physically interact with either man. He just wants to make his presence known. And Daniels from behind, taking advantage of that distraction. Shoulder to the midsection now. Daniels flipping back in on his feet. And nice focus into the arm drag. There's a second and hanging on. And Christopher Daniels will now work on the left arm of the former champion. Matthews spinning out.
To the ropes.
The ropes. Matthews goes down now. Nice cartwheel by Daniels and back into the arm drag. So quick and so crisp the Fallen Angel is. He can just stop on a dime, Mike.
That's totally true, Jerry, and that was just a great example of it.
Matthews again slowly back to his feet. Daniels simply takes him back down. Christopher Daniels playing the Joey Matthews game and playing it very, very well in the early going.
Bring him back up to forearm.
Hard shot, counter of the whip. Daniels with his head down too early, and Matthews dumping him through the ropes to the outside, right in front of AJ Styles. Daniels realizing exactly who he's in the face of, and now it's Matthews taking advantage of the distraction.
Both men extremely smart, using Styles to their advantage.
And what an intense situation here. Christopher Daniels laying some rights into the side of the head of Matthews throughout the ringside area. And Matthews hits the steel. And there's a headbutt. I think Daniels may have hurt himself a little bit there as well.
Look at they bent the barrier.
And the champion now stalking Joey Matthews, turn around, and there's a right for your trouble, a right hand right in the jaw. Into the corner. Matthews hits hard, and a clothesline follow-up. And another headbutt.
I was watching.
And Matthews again just stalking. Matthews' head sent into the turnbuckle. Oh, reversal of the whip. Daniels hits hard into the turnbuckle, but he gets that back elbow up. He's on the second rope, and Matthews,
Both men evenly matched until Matthews able to pull off a big move like that.
Matthews, in the blink of an eye, saw what Daniels was going to do. He saw he was ready to launch, and he just knocked him from his perch all the way out to the cement. Talk about a tide turner. And Joey Matthews, he's got a steel chair.
This isn't good.
Oh, right to the ribs. Joey Matthews is going to hold nothing back. Joey Matthews realizes this is his opportunity to regain the championship that he feels he should not have lost in the first place. Joey Matthews is going to go all out. Russian leg sweep into the steel guardrail. Shades of former champion Raven, the man who Joey Matthews defeated to become the champion his first time. And again, Daniels into the steel, momentum carrying him over into the crowd.
He's right below us, Jerry. Matthews in a sea of chairs, right to the midsection of Daniels.
And this is not Joey Matthews' typical game plan. He is not known for his brawling ability, his street fighting, his hardcore offense, but he's leaving nothing in that dressing room here tonight. He wants to take Daniels not only down, but out. He wants to make sure that he can not only win back his title, but he can do so in dominant fashion. And look at the viciousness.
AJ Styles should take note that both these men will do anything for that 3PW championship.
Oh, and another hard clothesline. This time Daniels sent back over the guardrail to the immediate ringside area. Christopher Daniels may have been prepared for a tough wrestling match. He may have been prepared for a tough mental battle, but I don't think that Daniels could possibly have been prepared for this vicious onslaught from Joey Matthews. He has just lost it. You saw him rake in the back, and he's again now just raking, digging into Daniels.
Working him over on the outside. He's not gonna win the title out there.
Nope, he's got to get it done in the ring. Joey Matthews now climbing to the top. We've seen this from him before. He's laying in wait. Daniels to his feet, and there's that hard clothesline. Will it be a knockout blow? Hook of the leg, and only a 2 count. The champion gets his shoulder up. Hard knee drop. Again, only a 2. Joey Matthews really going for it here, Mike.
Sees that title in front of him. Keeps getting closer and closer to Joey Matthews as we speak.
Come on, Daniel! Come on, champ!
He knows what it's like to climb that ladder of contendership, of contention. He knows what it's like to win that title. And he's on top again, putting all of his weight on Daniels. Daniels still able to kick out. These people getting behind the fallen angel. Looking for a suplex, blocked by Daniels. Blocked a second time. There are some shots to the ribs now. And the fallen angel looking for his own, but a counter by Matthews. Ducking under the clothesline into the neck breaker. That could do it. And no!
Almost.
Back to the old saying, just really a second away there. Joey Matthews perhaps feeling closer and closer to achieving his goal, his one and only goal here tonight. Dropping the forearm over the shoulder region, putting all his weight over what he feels to be the most weakened part of Christopher Daniels' body, and still not able to get the job done. Locking in the cravat, working on the neck area, bringing him down to one knee. That vice-like hold, twisting at the neck, impacting the shoulder.
Just wrenching, look at him. Just pumping that.
Daniels trying not to stay still. He's trying to work his way free. And Matthews reverting to a headlock. Daniels blocking and ramming Matthews' head into the turnbuckle.
Desperation.
Right hand. There's a second by the champ. Number 3. Matthews slumped into the corner, into the opposite corner, up and over goes Joey Matthews, boot to the midsection, double arm DDT, counter by Daniels, floating at Seguri. And who's gonna get up from this? Matthews was knocked for a loop with that Enziguri, but Daniels, he's out of it as well.
Look at him. Got to beat the count. This crowd getting behind both men.
Matthews almost had that double arm DDT locked in. If he hit it, that could have spelled victory. It's done so for him many times before. And Christopher Daniels now showing some fire. Into the opposite corner now, hard clothesline. Back elbow. Matthews evading the clothesline, but he couldn't get out of the way of that running forearm. Springboard into the moonsault. Hook and leg. Matthews still in this thing, but for how long? Christopher Daniels is feeling the momentum shift his way. He's making it shift his way. And Matthews holding onto the ropes, getting in perhaps a desperation shot. Back suplex. No, Daniels flipping over on his feet. Blue Thunder. Oh.
So close. Styles taking note. AJ Styles.
You know he's gonna go for it. You know he's feeling it. Here we go. Best moonsault and nobody home. Daniels landing on his feet. And Matthews with the jawbreaker. Ducking under, boot to the midsection. Oh, there he goes. Virginia necktie. Centering. No.
Oh my God, Jerry. Just kicks out of the Virginia necktie.
Christopher Daniels saw his championship reign flash before his eyes, but he just wouldn't give up. He somehow reached down and found a way to survive, but for how long? Matthews measuring him, super kick, blocked by Daniels. May have been going for that Uranagi, and Matthews had it scouted. Oh, double arm, counter. Daniels able to backdrop Matthews off. There's a boot to the midsection.
Wings!
Oh, he hit it.
That's it. That's gotta be it.
2. Oh, and Matthews kicking out.
Both men kicking out of each other's biggest moves.
And Christopher Daniels can't believe it. He hit one of his hardest shots. The feet are on the ropes, and Daniels gets his shoulder up.
Another quick cover.
Hook him. Oh,
The
again,
tights.
he had the tights. Matthews is going to take this thing any way he can. And now Daniels again sent to the outside. Desperation from Joey Matthews. And again, Christopher Daniels is just inches away from maybe his biggest foe.
Styles saying, I'm not going to lay a finger on him. Styles walking away from Daniels, showing he has no interest in getting involved.
Daniels uninterrupted, able to make his way back to the ring, but Matthews, of course, laying in wait now. He got caught, and he's looking for that double arm DDT. He hit it. We're going to have a new champion, right? No! The double arm DDT was hit to perfection, and still Christopher Daniels could not be beaten.
What's it going to take?
And what can Joey Matthews say? What could Joey Matthews do? What must Joey Matthews be thinking? Looked like he was going for a sharpshooter. And he's going to try it a second time. And again, Daniels kicking him off. And maybe a figure four. Oh, inside cradle reversal. Oh, and Matthews gets a kick out.
So close. This has been too exciting, Jerry.
Right hand from Matthews. There's a second. Getting some momentum. Oh, and he got caught. He got caught with that STO.
Both men down. This is intense.
And Daniels unable to capitalize on that big-time offensive maneuver. Matthews rolling, trying to get to his feet. Daniels doing the same. Matthews up first. Matthews with that hard forearm that we've seen so many times during this match. And Daniels firing right back. Who's got more in the tank, Mike?
Looks like Dan.
No, maybe not. Oh, waist lock. Matthews countering, elbowing out of it, and he's caught. Standing Uranagi.
Here it is. Best
The top
moonsault ever.
He's doing it again. Number two.
Three best moonsaults ever.
And Christopher Daniels.
Unbelievable. It took three best moonsaults ever to put him away. I've never seen anything like it.
Give it up to Joey Matthews, who has undoubtedly given Christopher Daniels the stiffest competition that he's faced thus far here in 3PW, with the exception perhaps of the man in red who is now standing outside the ring, the man entering the ring, and the man who is next in line. And Mike, do you know what this means?
He's in his face. He knows what it's going to be. Both men jaw-jacking.
The champion, the next challenger, Styles, Daniels 3. We're gonna see it, Mike, but for now, Christopher Daniels, the fallen angel, has successfully defended his heavyweight championship. He walks out of here tonight, still the man.
Unbelievable, Jerry. I cannot believe it. This has definitely been a very exciting main event. Hard-fought battle by Christopher Daniels.
And of course, give it up to the former champ, Joey Matthews. You know we haven't heard the last of him in this championship situation. He gave it his all, but he came up short here tonight. We got to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. For Mike Winter, I'm Jerry Strauss. We'll see you next time.